Have you ever said to yourself that you wish a shooter weapon could be part N-Zap, part 10 attack? Well, the folks at Ammonites have answered your prayers with their latest invention, the Splash-o-Matic! If you main either of those guns, give this a chance because it's very similar to both in a few ways. Its shots are accurate, and has range only slightly shorter than a splatter shot. That's a lot of sounds, but anyway. In turn, it doesn't cover turf as well as a splatter shot, hence being similar to the N-Zap, and it's a 4-hit kill instead of a 3.
Or a 5-hit kill with defense up.
The Splash-o-Matic is at a disadvantage against most common shooter and charger weapons when fighting head-on. It's best to use your higher movement speed to your advantage to maneuver around enemy fire, or to just sneak around an ambush, possibly even hiding in ink, letting enemies run past you and hit them from behind. The accuracy and rate of fire makes it ideal for sneak attacks, and the lightweight makes moving around very fast with it. Your sub-weapon on it is the Suction Bomb. There's that 10 attack showing again. It's your way of pressuring foes away, making up for poor range. It is worth mentioning if you're a fan of short-range rapid-fire weapons that no Aerospray kit has this particular type of bomb. So if you like that but you want suction bombs, it might be worth considering it for that alone. Its special is something we have not seen before, Suction Bomb Rush. It is identical to Splat Bomb Rush, but as you would expect, with suction bombs. The count of bombs that can be thrown with a single use is the same at 11. It is the ultimate way to pressure enemies, cover splat zones in a short amount of time, and it even makes up for the worst turf coverage that the Splash-o-Matic typically has compared to other weapons like it. This is a rare special only on 3 sets in the entire game, and it might be worth considering Splash-o-Matic just for having this special alone. In times past, this may have been the best weapon for splat zones in the game solely because of its special, as it was one of only 2 weapons to have it back then, and the other one was, well, in a lot of people's opinion, kind of a joke. I'm just gonna come out and say it, in my humble opinion, this is the best special in the game. I really mean it. It is so much pressure applied in such a short amount of time, and it regains losing control of a map in an instant. Assuming you don't get interrupted, it puts immediate pressure on the other team even if they think they got you pinned down, and it turns the tides back in your favor very nicely. For equipment recommendations, honestly, with most regular shooters, most anything works, but here's some examples of why you would want some of these abilities. The alternate kit is the Splash-o-Matic 2000! I wish it was called that. No, it's called Neo Splash-o-Matic. Such a missed opportunity. Has completely identical stats, and its sub-weapon is the Burst Bomb. Immediate pressure can be used multiple times in rapid succession, but remember that even though the Splash-o-Matic does not benefit from burst canceling, a well-placed burst bomb can slow down an enemy's movement speed, letting you line up for an easy shot, or you can throw a burst bomb at somebody who has gotten out of your range and is retreating after they've been hit by a couple of bullets. Its special weapon is the Inkzooka, and yeah, it's your ticket to getting past snipers, but when using its special, you could say the Neo Splash-o-Matic is a bit of a special case. Remember that you have unlimited ink during a special, and that sub-weapons are still available while you're using Inkzooka. It's one of the very few weapons in the game that is not easily punished after firing its Inkzooka. Burst bombs are an immediate threat that lets the user fight back and lets them scare the enemy into doing things that they want. It's a kind of experience that's unique to the Neo Splash-o-Matic, and just like with the vanilla set, that might be your reason for wanting to play this all on its own. Yeah, kinda cool that both sets are like that.